It's really dark, but we're in a parking lot with limited lighting. Oh, there's some flames. We're on our way into Howl O Scream, the inaugural year at SeaWorld Orlando. I think they just have 4 houses, 4 walkthroughs, a couple live shows. It's the inaugural year, so they're probably starting out small, but we're gonna go check that out and see if we can get scared.
I need coffee.
You always need coffee. Perfect. We'll go where there's no line. We redeemed our tickets for our Howl O Scream front of the line. One time at each house.
I can get that job when we move here.
Oh yeah?
Probably.
Can't see anything.
No, I can't.
It's so... Inaugural fear. This is a walking scare zone. Yeah. All right,
That'd be
outpost.
crazy if it was actually somebody like real.
Oh my god, okay, it's gone.
Well, it's like they're frozen. Is that real? You jumped. That one was real. Yes, it's pipes.
There's the toy guy.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
Poison grotto. I wonder if this is like Ariel's grotto. Do you think?
So.
Do you think Ariel's in here? Is that her? She has red hair.
I love seeing all of these fresh faces. Organic all the way, of course. Organic human, that is. Good choice on the final video. Nice as a queen.
Hello.
I heard the food was to die for.
We're not sure yet. We haven't tried it.
That explains why you're still breathing.
I thought it was a cheesecake. What is it?
It's warm.
Warm cheesecake?
It's not cold cheesecake. I thought being purple would have a flavor.
No, it's just
That day it's just dye.
purple colored room temperature cheesecake. Alright, we're at the next scare zone, Deadly Ambush.
Oh, it's a scare zone?
Yes. Hello.
Go to the cow.
Oh, camp.
Oh, it's cute.
There's a camper.
Oh, so I see like what they need.
Wasn't the best of it.
Watch out! I liked her outfit.
One by one you go missing, and unless you want to end up slaughtered like the campers, you better get out.
Hi. Hello. First house, dead vines. Next up, Captain's Revenge. We have to say what we thought of dead vines yet. I guess we'll talk about these two. This one's a nautical theme. We got some lights. I guess there's people walking around with chainsaws. We haven't seen that yet.
No.
So we got through 2 houses so far. And there's not many lines. I mean, it's a rainy night, so the crowd level is probably lower than normal. And I think there's only 2 weeks left, so maybe it's dying out.
It's
But
very humid.
the
tonight.
merch is sparse, so I don't know if we'll find something. I was hoping for a t-shirt, but we might have to buy a hoodie for the inaugural year, but we'll find that out as we leave. But Dead Vines is the first house. It was okay. I mean,
It's alright. It wasn't
yeah,
scary.
there was. What I do like is they make noises with different things. So it's not just screaming or banging on walls. They have like pipes and chains.
Which you don't expect.
And noisemakers, even like weird sounding things
Yeah.
that are loud, but they're just holding them and squeezing them. So yeah, there's a little like misdirection of noises. It's not just people yelling or banging. So that's pretty cool. And that's in all the houses. But Captain's Revenge was the second house we did. That was definitely better than Dead Vines. Probably just because it was pirates. So anything
I
pirates.
liked the misdirection and like the different. That one guy did.
Got ya.
Scream, but got me. Got me.
But yeah, there is a lot of obstructions. So I did see
Yeah.
that ahead of time that they allow for obstructions, so you're pushing things out of your way, which makes it a little more disorienting too. So that just adds to the environment and the scare because you don't know what's coming because you can't see. So that is something that's different that I've heard of at other attractions is they allow for obstructions here. So we got 2 more houses and I think 1 more scare zone and the
And 2
live show.
shows.
Yeah, the live shows. I mean, there's no change. Did yours stall out? Yes. Voodoo. Voodoo.
Sit back and take a look.
The lights on right there! Walk 100 feet, let's use our brains! You smell like O positive.
You already said that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. You haven't fixed it yet. At least my hand sanitizer on something.
Abandoned all souls.
Stab! I stabbed him!
It hurt. It hurt. More food.
Okay, can we train?
Yeah. Hurry up now, I don't have all day.
You want your picture in that? scare zone. You all right? Just go that way. Just watch out for the shrunken head.
You notice each smoker has a different scent?
Yeah, that one smelled okay.
Well, that one smells like campfire.
Y'all watch out out there.
Did you know she was there?
I am the darkness. When we sirens were young, this world was ours. We would bring entire ships to the ocean floor and devour all aboard. And it wasn't our calls that brought them to ruin. It was their screams that drew us in. We ate, gorged ourselves on the weakness of men, and then we slept. And now that we have returned to feast, what have we found? A changed world. The water, the source of all life. You have tried to take it from us. You have poisoned it, abused it. You are not fit. And we will have our revenge.
Is this the... Oh, this is the... I don't know how they make this noise.
I think this is the best lighting at night at
I
SeaWorld.
know.
We just came back to the same spot because there's no lighting anywhere. But all the live shows got canceled before 11, so we missed the last live show, Monster Stomp. So I have no idea what that was going to be
And
like.
they didn't even put a sign out. Like, I
Yeah,
just
we
happened
were all
to be
waiting.
hearing somebody say, "Oh, the shows
My
are
glasses
canceled,"
are
because we were
foggy.
sitting for like 15
It's a
minutes.
little humid.
Yeah,
Yeah, we were waiting 15 minutes. Luckily, we weren't waiting the full time
yeah.
because we were like 20 minutes early. But
Yeah.
they came out and announced it, and Colleen overheard it. So we're gonna go see if we can walk through one more house. We did all of our punches. I didn't use my ride, but I did ride one ride. And now we're gonna see if we can.
Yeah, but you didn't know the ride was on here.
Yeah. So the Frontline Fear gives you front of the line for one time for every house and apparently one ride. And we just got it for the houses. And then I didn't even know the ride was on there. And I rode Mako, but it was only like a 5-minute wait. So it didn't really matter anyway. And I just don't feel like riding it again. But maybe we'll see who give these to somebody on our way out. So the last two houses, one was like a frozen Arctic thing. I'll put the name of it in.
I liked because it was so cool.
Oh yeah, it was very cool. It's very humid tonight because of the rain, but it's probably 80-something degrees. But the chill of that, and that was in a building that used to be an Arctic ride, so they obviously kept the air conditioning working because the ride's been shut down. Oh, are you yawning again?
Listen, they didn't have coffee.
Oh yeah, they have no coffee in this whole park at night. They have alcohol. But no
Everywhere
coffee.
is alcohol.
There's 11 spots with alcohol and some like light food.
That pumpkin drink.
Okay.
It was like, at first I was like, ooh, it's sweet, and then it was good.
Yeah, the one bar did give Colleen a free sample of their pumpkin.
And it was just the right size for me.
Whatever it was called. The other one, it was very similar to Tourist Trap at Dorney, actually, where it slowly escalated. It wasn't, I don't think it was quite as good as Tourist Trap.
No.
It didn't escalate to that level of, haunting and fear, or gore,
But it was
I
my
should say.
favorite one here.
Yeah, but you enter in and it's like a haunted inn or hotel, and then it escalates and gets a little bloodier, and it's pretty good.
Like the pirate one, like I really like that we're going to go back through, but this one, why I like the inn better is it was more light, and I'm a very visual person, so I like being able to see like all the neat props and the faces and like the makeup and all that.
Yes, yeah, it definitely was not as dark as the rest of them.
Yeah. Let's go for another one.
Okay. That's some good music.
You guys came back.
We're back for more. Sure.
It's like coffee blood.
What's that smell like?
My favorite.
It's my favorite
Like
too.
blood, but
Positive, not so negative.
It's a little pep in her step.
leaving camp, but thanks for visiting. Bye. Bye, Tasty.
Why are you looking scared?
So we walked through two houses at the end. There really was like no wait on either of them. So we did our two favorites a second time. One was the captain, like
pirate one.
Yeah, nautical theme, pirate one, and then the inn,
I love that one.
and that had a secret room.
Yeah,
So if you buy the Fright Pass,
they pull you aside and take you through a back way that gives you like 3 or 4.
it's actually a couple of rooms.
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 extra attractions that you walk through, and then you come back on the other side.
And then I called on because the last scare actor in the last room says like, it's our secret. He says something like, don't tell anyone, it's our secret.
Yes.
So you think it's like part of the...
he had that red thing.
Yeah, oh, did he?
Yeah,
So he had the bloodstone.
Yes.
So there is a storyline, which we don't know the details, but there's a storyline for each house that has to do with the sirens, because the sirens are like the main attraction of this event, like with the posters and marketing and stuff. And that was a live show that I did film.
And I like that.
Yes.
Well, there was one part that
There
was
was
like,
some. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how much I'm gonna put in this video.
because kids watch it.
Yes, but in the beginning of that inn, there's a guy. The first scare actor says like, the bloodstone's stolen. The bloodstone's stolen. You know, he jumps out and says, "Did I scare you?" But then in that secret room that only you can go through if you have the fright lane,
who stole the bloodstone.
there's like a bellhop holding it, and he says it's our secret. But you'd only know that if you go through the secret room. So that's pretty neat. That you pay extra
I was wondering
and do
what
extra
he
stuff.
was showing me, and he's like, "It's our."
I don't remember that the
secret.
first time
And
we
he
went
had
through though.
It
he
was
there?
red lit. Yeah, he was there.
And we didn't show any, but because we figured it would just be a theme park fast food burger, but the burger was pretty good. We got a bacon double cheeseburger
It was
surprisingly good.
Good. And
Mozzarella
the lettuce
sticks
was fresh.
were good. Yeah, the tomato was the only thing that was
a lot of bacon.
Yeah, a lot of bacon. So
onion
I don't know if
rings.
that's normal to SeaWorld or just for this event.
It was
The
good.
quality's a little better, I'm not sure. But the bacon cheeseburger was good. The onion rings
They were
good.
so good.
Yep. Listen, it's metal. They play metal at night in Florida on the radio.
But during the day, you can't get any stations
No.
in Florida, we've learned.
Yeah, no. You are listening to something for a couple of miles and then it just turns to static and then you're seeking another station.
So, Florida people, what stations that actually are available all the time?
I think that was our last Halloween attraction, yeah. Because we will be driving back. I mean, we might catch Halloween night. We should be back in time for Halloween night back in Pennsylvania.
I hope so.
But that's our last leg of our trip driving back. So there's nothing else Halloween. Actually, and to compare the two, actually our home park, Dorney Park, I think was a little better than this attraction, SeaWorld.
And I think that, and like we said, was
Maybe
because they have a lot more at Dorney.
There's a lot more
shockingly.
options. There's a lot more houses, more food options. There's just more to do. More live shows.
Of drinking.
And of course, Dorney Park's
here.
been doing it for quite a while. And this is the inaugural year.
I think maybe they just started smaller and maybe will grow each year.
Or maybe it was kind of a last minute decision because of the pandemic to do this year to help recoup some lost revenues from having to shut down last year. So who knows? But you know, there's room to grow. And we were thinking also, because of the live animals, like where they live here in the park, you can't have loud noises and music around them. So they're limited on where they can set stuff like this up because of the loud music.
I was going to say that's one thing I struggled with here because, as everyone knows, I'm a huge animal lover. I'm obsessed with dolphins. Like, I just love them to death. And I was so sad thinking, like, what if we're making the dolphins scared?
They would not do it if it was going to endanger animals.
Their ears are so sensitive, like dolphins and whales.
Maybe
and
they put earplugs in.
marine animals. I was just like upset. Like at one point, I was
They're
like,
not going to set up and do that.
I'm just so upset.
But that limits where they can set up.
I
That's
didn't
what I'm
want
saying.
to hurt the dolphins.
So they are limited on where they can set up for that very reason. So I don't know if they can expand. We'll see in future years. When we live here, we can keep track of that better. So we are cutting out a little early. It's 11:30. It's here till 12, but with the live show canceled, we're just ducking out and beating some traffic. But that's going to wrap up our haunted attraction here in Florida. SeaWorld inaugural year for Howl O Scream.
You got a good sweater.
Yeah.
A sweatshirt that
You
showed.
have it in there in the trunk. Might as well show that now.
That
I wanted the
liked about
t-shirt, but they were out of merchandise. So
it says
it's a hoodie.
the Howl Scream,
Howl Scream on
but
the front, and then all of the attractions,
all the
with
attractions
the inaugural year. That's what I wanted, something that had the inaugural
and
year.
mine's cute. I didn't get an inaugural year, but I thought this
They didn't
was
really have
adorable.
anything ladies with the inaugural
It
year.
says, "I'm too old for this sheet."
There were other funny shirts. I didn't show much of the
loved it.
merch, but there were several funny play on words like that, along with Howl O Scream merch.
Yeah.
That just said Howl O Scream and nothing else.
Nothing else. I'm surprised they
Yep.
didn't put something on it.
I
That's
know.
it. That's all I got for you. I'm going to bed.
Yep, we are
In 30
driving to the
minutes.
hotel and going to sleep because it's another busy day tomorrow. Last tag.